Alright guys, full update on the Aqamai LRs 50 watt LEDs. So 50 watts each. So they're 50 watts that I'm running on my frag system / quarantine system. This is going to be the official quarantine system for my corals. Give them time so I can, make sure there's no pests, any kind of Majanos or, any flatworms, anything like that. Aptasia, whatever the case may be. Okay, so these lights are to the frag rack 16 inches. But before we get into the par and stuff that I would like to do for you guys to show you what these lights are actually capable of doing, I'll just start with the bad side about these lights, the downside, should I say. I know you guys look to hear what I have to say when it comes to things in this aquarium industry, and I greatly appreciate it, and I always will be honest with you guys. So I reached out to sent them a message for them to contact me, because I sat here literally for hours upon hours, basically consumed my whole day figuring out how to program the lights. Comes with the guide here. They got the LRM and the LRS. The LRM is the dual puck, and the S is the single pucks. So I'm trying to figure out how to program the lights. I download the app. The app gives you somewhat of a tutorial. It's not enough there to say, hey, you need to do this, that, or whatever. You have to use it yourself and see what I'm talking about. Hopefully you won't have to. Hopefully they already fixed the issue before all that happens. So you get this pamphlet, you open it up, gives you a list of, things that come with the light, right? Also, it gives you English, several different languages, let's just say. So for English, 2 pages, right? These are the 2 pages right here. You get your app. You also get the dangers, hanging, description, basically, the overall light spread, acclimation of corals and plants, LED code, which is, there's a little LED on the back of these lights that go through different sequences of different kind of flashings and stuff like that. It might be flashing white or whatever, blue and green. And this is a code list to tell you what's going on with the unit. You got troubleshooting, you got your guarantees, you got disposable information. You also have, like I said, acclimation, direct connection, remote connection. What it doesn't have is anything on programming the light. So I expressed that to them. I let them know that as a consumer, it'd be very easy for somebody to done spent the money that they spent for these lights, take it back to the store and say that they do not work. They totally wouldn't be lying. Because of the reason is there's nothing there to actually show anybody how to actually program these lights. They give you their program, but to set it up, it's really not, for most people are not going to just get it, Also, let me just tell you another thing. These are not synchronized. You have to either run whatever program they have or make your own program. Obviously, I made my own program. I need my own of what I like. Whatever you do for one light, you have to do the exact same thing for the the next light. Right now, it's not syncable. They are working on that app to be able to do that in the future, but as of right now, you cannot do that. These lights retail for $249. So, 500 bucks, 2 lights. So these are some of the things that are my concern, and I address those. They are going to be working on it. They totally understood where I was coming from, and they already knew, or something in that area, they knew, and that they were working on it to address it. So hopefully they address it sooner than later. I don't know how that got missed with a product that I believe is a very good product. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a great product. I love the sleekness of it. I love the way it sits here on this aquarium, you know, to be honest with you. And what made me love it even more is the par value that I'm getting out of these lights. Just saying. At 16 inches to the actual bottom of the tank is 18 inches. So 16 inches. Great, great par value. Spreads nice. Everything. So I really enjoy it. I really like it. I don't want to, you know, not use them. There are things in this hobby sometimes that get released just a little too soon. Sometimes it takes somebody like me to get something to say, hey, out the gate, you need to fix this. You know, I don't want to see a company not do good on a product that I think is good over something as simple as this. This can actually make or break, hurt a company. For real. It out the gate, if you had, tons and tons of people bought something right out the gate like this, the reviews would really look bad on a company because of how long it's going to take somebody to actually program the light and fix the light, to make the light actually take the program and work. And you got to go in your phone and disconnect from your wireless data and all this other stuff. So, yes, I was very frustrated. Yes, I was ready to take the whole tank and toss it and chuck it. Obviously, I've learned patience in this hobby. So therefore, I stuck it out and figured finally, after hours and hours and hours, how to get the things programmed. With that being said, I'm not changing the program. They're where they're at is where they're at because I don't want to have to go back and revisit that. So they're going to be working on it. This is not a bashing video. It's with any product. It could be salt. You know how many, every salt manufacturer out here have problems with their batches. So it's not like, oh my God, these lights are not worth whatever. It's nothing like that. But I'm going to tell you exactly how it is too. Period. Excuse me for using the word a couple times. It's just, I'm reliving that a little bit. But anyway, guys, these lights are nice. Those are the frustration levels that I went through. So in case anybody decides to pick these lights up before they have the opportunity to fix it, the manual, or actually, do something to fix it. There's nothing in here for programming. Nothing. You can't base it all on an app that was designed for this. The app is still being worked on as well. So hopefully they'll hurry up and get to that and make that happen for everybody that would like to purchase these lights as well, so they don't have to experience that. They can do it with ease and be done with it. Okay? So with that being said, guys, I need you guys to come on in. Come on in. We're going to do the par reading And let me show you what these lights, let's talk about the goodness of these lights. You know, we see how slick and nice and stuff they look. They're perfect, okay? But let's see what these lights are going to do. And I'll make another video with water in the aquarium and some fragging. Maybe I'll do my own personal fragging video and put corals in here, dip, and do that whole 9 yards for you guys as well. So let's get in here, come on in, and let's see what these lights are actually capable of doing. Come on. All right, guys, we have our apogee here. Let's turn it on. And let's see where I'm at. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, these are the settings that I chose for the corals that's going to be in here. So right here, basically, I don't know, sometimes it hits 240, 248. Basically, this is just slightly off the rack just because of frag plugs or the coral is going to be. But anyway, this is the schedule I'm going to be at. It's not at 100% intensity. I hit like 300 or so with the height of the lights. So as you guys can see, you can really, you know, these lights were six inches, I believe, off the water. Let's just see. Let me just do that real quick for you guys. Let me measure 8 inches. Let me do 8 inches. So 8 inches, that's roughly around 8 inches right here. As you guys can see, that's the par, around 8 inches. Okay, 8 inches. These lights are very powerful. I will give it that. Outside of, you know, the whole not being easy to program, the lights are very powerful. So here's the setting that's going to be all the way around my tank. Just thought I'd share this with you as well. 120 something there. In the back, I believe is, okay, 132 there. In the back over here, 134, 135, 133, almost the same. Over here. Oh, turn this back on. $140 to the glass, $130 to the glass over here. Got the cord in the way. Right here, same thing. So that center between the two lights, get it flat. There you go. Okay, right there's that center, 220. So just so you guys know, these lights, these are my schedules, and this is what I got as far as my lighting for my schedule. So there you guys have it. That's the part that these lights are capable of putting out. And I must say, they spanking. They do have power to them. That's another reason why, you know, I'm going to leave these lights. I think these lights are good lights. I must say that. But unless this gets fixed and addressed, it's definitely a problem. Nobody that's spending X amount of dollars on whatever product it may be want to be held up because there's nothing in here to guide them, to program them. You know, there's other lights out there that it can be if you're not really computer savvy or whatever. Sometimes the old Apex was the exact same way. And still some people that never wrote a code in their life, when it comes to making their own codes or whatever, getting jiggy with it on like an Apex unit, it is intimidating, but there's stuff out there that's also can help you to walk you through that. This pamphlet has none of that. So I addressed them. They were already working on addressing the situation. Other than that, I mean, what can you really say bad about the light as a fixture? It's not too much you can do. One thing once again, I'm going to say is these are not sinkable at all right now. It's not capable of doing that. They're going to be working on that, from my understanding, to make them, you know, sinkable. So you have to program one and then turn around and repeat and program the other one for the exact same schedule. So they can run like you're supposed to as a unit as a whole. So guys, that's going to conclude this video. I need to get water in here, and I need to get some corals cut up and fragged up, and you know, I need to get the heat in here and everything going and stuff like that. But just wanted to share with you guys my experience. Hopefully you guys appreciate the videos. Don't forget to show the love, and see you guys on the next video.